You know, when you're with someone, no matter what that relationship may be, romantic, friendship, mentor, whatever that may be, and then suddenly it goes wrong and you're just screwed in a way you never thought could be possible through this connection. Okay. You feel like, one, it was your fault. Two, you could never have that kind of connection again. And three, most of all, that you don't deserve it. Welcome to my channel. This is a series called Daily Thoughts, where I find catharsis in complaining about my own problems on the internet because I don't want to bother anyone, but at the same time, I'd like to hear other people's opinions, and I don't want to directly go to them because then I'm afraid that I'll worry them in some way. So I throw it on the internet like a weirdo, because, you know, okay. Today's topic is just, as the name Daily Thoughts is, that these are the thoughts I have on the daily. And it's just the idea that once something bad happens to you, it ruins it forever. And you feel like that you not only don't deserve it, but it's your fault. Say, for example, I had a friend, I had an associate, and I was, quote, done wrong by them. And it didn't make me feel good at all. And you understand that there's a thing where there's just a high probability of any one thing happening within this wide spectrum of sort of relationship you have. Like, there's this whole idea of what friends can do and what's going to happen with that. There's a whole idea of what happens in relationships. And that when you're in when you have a connection that's really personal to you, and then it immediately goes terribly for you, it's forever ruined, and you can't ever get it back, and you just feel like you can never have that connection again. Because if you have that connection again, then it's just, you're afraid, and you already know how bad it can get, and you're just like, I don't even want to try. I don't even want to try that again, because if I do, there's always a chance this is going to happen. And then you wonder, like, well, that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. That's not going to happen again. But after getting out of such a bad situation, you start to think that, hey, maybe you're just trash. Maybe you're just a piece of crap, and you did this to yourself. You played yourself. You played yourself. And it's just this thing where you're just thinking about how you ruined it for yourself, regardless of whether that was on purpose or if that's just your true nature. And it's this whole thing where you want the connection so badly, but you stop yourself because, one, you believe that you're going to ruin it for yourself, and two, you believe that no matter how nice this friendship, this relationship, this mentorship, whatever it may be, may seem, it's just going to go awry. And that's just terrifying. And it's the worst thing to have something. You know, there's that old quote, it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved again. Well, you know, whoever wrote that is a I would have preferred to have never tasted the fruit and stayed exactly where I was, rather than tasting it, having it fuck me, and then afraid to ever get it again, even though there was a possibility that it would make me better, because I feel like that not only will it not make me better, I'll fuck it up for myself again. And that's just the thing. I guess today's topic, or whatever, is sabotaging yourself because you had one bad experience. And it's just, I want to say that there's very obvious two-sided to this. There's the obvious mechanical thinking that's just straightforward, that there's odds so infinitesimal that you'll be hurt again, especially if you're looking in the right place, and that you should keep going for it because that's what life is. It's keep going. You have to keep going. And the other side is very emotional. It's very, I can't, because if I open up in that way again, then I get hurt again, and that's it. Then I'm done. Then I would rather just stay half-baked than go in the oven again and get just crisped and completely destroyed forever. You know, like, it's like you build, okay, so you build this tower, right? And then half of it falls over. And then you can say, hey, I can build it back up. And it will be the greatest tower. And it will be the best thing. Or you can just leave it there. And you want to just leave it there because the idea of building it up is just so scary. You're just so afraid of losing everything this time that you just can't do it. And that's just, it's the worst thing. It's just the worst. And it's just, the point here is, you have to keep trying. Because the point of life is still figuring out what life means to you. It can only be achieved by trying. And you cannot ever stop trying. You could drop out of college 3 times. You could be rejected by this. She could cheat on you. He could cheat on you. You could get shot, stabbed. You have to keep trying. Because you can't stop. You really can't stop. And what sucks is that you could be easily hurt again. You could be in that small percentage we hurt again. But the thing is that it hurts so much, but you have to try. You know, you can't. It's just... Okay. Thank you for watching. I don't know why you did. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, thank you. This is Jacob Knight. Don't like, don't subscribe, don't comment, and don't share.